Our featured speaker of the evening, a senior class council member, leader in the school, athlete, one of the top 10 scholars at the school, president of the Young Democrats. He does it all. He's everywhere. He's full of energy. And he's your student speaker for the evening, Mr. Kramer.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored to speak at one of the most momentous events of our lives thus far and for the years to come. I would first like to thank Ms. Graber with the Central Choir and Mr. Oyen with the Central Band and Orchestra for the instrumental part they play in this ceremony. No. No pun intended. But honestly, there's no group of musicians I would rather have play Pomp and Circumstance just one more time. I would like to thank Ms. McBee, Ms. Lynch, Superintendent Silva, members of the Board of Education, and the Senior Class Council for orchestrating this event. To Mr. Schlickebier, you know that we could not have made this year such a huge success without your constant search for clarity, and you never hesitated to remind us that our plans were all like Swiss cheese because they were so full of holes. Your constant skepticism was definitely for the better. Saba, Liban, Kadra, Keenan, Dara, Shahir, Nate, Monica, and Marone, I will always remember the times we spent pretending like our meetings would actually start at 6:38, trying to organize spontaneous SCC photo shoots and grappling our ideas with the man they call the Schlick. Finally, and Brad Pitt, yes. Finally, I think he has tons of names, actually. Finally, I would like to thank all of the teachers, parents, grandmas, grandpas, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and cousins who have brought the seniors to this point in their academic careers. As Mr. Murphy might say, we seniors are non-Newtonian objects. We don't tend to stay in motion unless you keep piling on homework and threaten our GPAs. Then we just become motivated yet easily irritable insomniacs. Thank you to all of those who have helped the seniors reach this point in their academic careers. I know that underneath all of our teenage emotions, we don't know what we could have done without you. Now, seniors, I would like to take you back to our first collective day at Central, freshman orientation. We were small, awkward kids in a building of cavernous halls, strict, intimidating teachers, and enormous upperclassmen. We were asked whether we would be there, and we said yes, because we were told that there was a nice place to be, and also because Miss Lynch probably wouldn't have let us out of that gym on that hot afternoon. When I walked into this auditorium today, which is coincidentally the place they call there, I was surprised because this space is normally used for huge shopping conventions, concerts, and the occasional roller girl competition. All we're doing is graduating, and it's not that big of a deal. But then I asked myself, are we just graduating? And is it really not that big of a deal? I think we can all safely say that tonight is a big deal. There is no reason any of us should feel surprised that we are graduating in such grandeur and with so much attention pointed toward us, for we have truly earned this. Over the past 4 years, we stood in lunch lines, watched the Central Morning News, sat in classrooms, and attended sporting, musical, theatrical, and other events. We have come to appreciate some things that are unique about Central High School. Only at Central do you quickly acquire a sixth sense for when a fight is about to break out. Only at Central will you become friends with a police officer, but for all the right reasons. Only at Central will you overcharge your phone bill, and parents, I think you probably know what I'm talking about, just to have B5 perform in your gym. Only at Central will you spend all of Election Day 2008 in Griffin Stadium because of a school ventilation problem. Only at Central are you threatened with citations for pulling the most harmless senior prank ever. And most annoying of all, only at Central will you get water sprayed in your face just for trying to get your twerk on. Not only have we come to appreciate some things that are unique to Central, but to our senior class as well. We are students of incredible integrity and the determination to create real change in not only the school community, but on international levels as well. This year, in the wake of the horrific earthquake in Haiti in January, a group was formed almost immediately called Central Helping Haiti. In less than 2 months, they raised over $3,000 to donate to the Red Cross Haiti Relief Fund. Yeah. With a significant portion of that money coming from the senior class alone. We are extremely proud to call the founders of that organization, Ashley Guillaume and Davine Trentman, members of our senior class. This year, the Muslim Student Association led the school in a Hunger Awareness Week, which culminated in over 70 students pledging over $250 to the Haiti Food Relief Fund, and fasting as a symbol of support for causes to end global hunger. The champion of that event, Nadira Muhammad, is a senior. This year, the Women's Empowerment Group, SHE, organized a fashion show of epic proportions, raising over $400 for the battered women's shelter, all while allowing students to showcase runway skills and musical talents. This event was organized by none other than our seniors Lulit Mola, Maron Melican, and Saba Hussein. These demonstrations of willpower and hard work on the part of Central seniors not only manifested through club events in school. One notable sporting event that will forever live in the record books as a demonstration of the tenacious Central spirit was when the Minutemen football team beat Johnson last year for the conference title, highlighted by 2 touchdowns in the last 5 seconds of the game. Current seniors Ladarian Horton, Seth Michael, Tony Robinson, Jody Washington, Tony Olson, and many more played vital roles in the fleeting seconds of that game. Among countless others, these accomplishments and demonstrations of willpower should give us all great hope for the future of every single 2010 Central graduate. What we all realize tonight is that when the seniors in front of you put their minds to something, whether it be to help a nation desperately in need of aid, or to defy all odds and establish a legendary sequence of plays in Central football history, we always go big and we never go home. We must remember that tonight is not only about our past, but about our futures as well. Whether your plans lead you to the military, college, or straight into the career, we are all entering a world of new responsibilities. Some of us shake the responsibility of avoiding Steve Scroggins' call on his megaphone to get to class and become responsible for managing time wisely in college and keeping the level of partying between excessive and outrageous. Some of us shake the responsibility of being respectful followers in class and as we become leaders in our country to defend and serve in lands both foreign and domestic. Some of us gain the responsibility of working hard in sports and we give up the responsibility of working hard in sports and extracurricular activities while we become responsible for living independently as members of the workforce. These responsibilities are not basic. In fact, they will prove to be more taxing than the ones we already know. Much as we were once awkward, small freshmen in Central's halls 4 years ago, we will undoubtedly enter the next phase of life with some sense of confusion and awkwardness. However, it is important to remember that our ability to adapt and our unrelenting spirit, things that we have learned as 2010 Central seniors, will make anything possible for us in our next steps. If we can coexist so magnificently with the friend and occasional annoyance that is Central High School, our possibilities are truly endless. Graduating from Central means no more prom and no more homecoming. No more 7:30 to 2 o'clock nonstop classes. Yeah. No more bathrooms without mirrors and lockers without storage space. No more fire drills and no more lockdowns. And saddest of all, no more Central Morning News, the most informative high school news broadcast show in the nation, with the perks of extreme viral videos and weather installments from the WCCO. As we walked out of Central last Friday for the last time, we leave Central High School now saddened that the 2010 senior class will no longer walk the halls together. We leave Central grateful to all the teachers who have made the last 4 years the most enriching years of our lives. We leave humbled and proud of all of our fellow students. And even though we may be going our separate ways next fall, we leave Central absolutely pumped for the next step. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Chris is going to Washington University. He's going to study engineering.